Boom. It's been a minute. Cheers. This is a Sagres normal, not a mini. I'm over the minis. I haven't done a video for a long time, and I've decided to start shooting videos again. One is we have. Oh, where do I start? Yeah, I'll start at the beginning. There's a new camera coming out called the GH6, and I'm not buying it unless I start shooting again. There's no point in having all these cameras and not using them. Plus, I kind of went a little bit quiet for a while on a lot of levels, and now I've kind of woken up again and building things back up again. Anyway, for all you techie guys out here, there's one light behind me, and then obviously the strip light, and then I have just in front of me here is a reflector, and it's bouncing that light off here. So I don't know if there's enough or not. It'll catch it in the glasses, so that's all I need. Got the hat on, got the glasses, that's it. So I was having problems with my hip, which has been niggling at me for a good couple of years now, on and off. So for instance, if I ran, it'd be sore the next day. If I squatted, it'd be sore the next day. And then it started to progress on. Then it started to kind of be a constant. And then it was keeping me awake at night. Then I was taking painkillers. Then I was taking anti-inflammatories. And all of a sudden, I noticed it was starting to be a constant all the time. And it was just all the time, in order to just train or to roll, I'd take anti-inflammatories beforehand. And I have this philosophy, it can always be worse. And then it got worse. Went into the other hip. And then it was stopping me from sleeping. And then it was just starting to become, what's the word? It was ruining my day. And every step I took, it was reassuring me that you're fucked. And my steps start getting smaller. I stopped squatting. I stopped Olympic lifting. I just stopped. Everything I was doing was riding the bike. I stopped riding the bike. I couldn't get my leg over the bike. And then I started avoiding everything. Like I remember showing a technique, and I couldn't fucking do it. I couldn't move the way I used to move. And I just started feeling sorry for myself, I suppose. And I got busy dying instead of busy living. And then that knocked on to the rest of my life because I didn't address it. And sometimes when you just don't address things, you know, that road rage incidents that you have on the road isn't because the guy cut you up. It's because of all the other shit that's after happening for the last whatever amount of time. So it kind of, it made a big mess of everything. It's one of the factors. So I've decided to address it because I was getting to a stage there where I was just like, oh fuck, I'm done. I was starting to feel old, and I was starting to feel beat up, and I was starting to feel like maybe I just have too many miles on the clock and just start doing LSD and TMT and get spiritual and shit. But I've realised that it's not the way to go yet. So I came across, I know what to do. That's the thing. Like I know enough now, and I know what to do. It was just getting a fucking plan together, getting a routine together. And that's the thing. If you've got no plan, you're just going to fail. And if you're just going to take it day by day and see what happens, I'm going to do fuck all. I'm just going to get up off the bed and then lie on the couch, and then I'm scrolling. And the day's over and I've done fuck all. So what woke me up, and I've been messing around with this guy for a bit, that knees over toes guy, because I've never liked to stretch. Stretching always, maybe daydream. I'm going to lie on my back, look up, start stretching, and then I'm off on an island somewhere swimming. So that was a thing. So what the knees over toes guys did was these routines are more like a load. So everything's got a load on it, more so than just passive stretching. It's like when I used to do kickboxing years ago. You'd have a partner stretch you. You know, he'd pull you forward and you pull him forward. And that's basically what he's doing. He's just stretching stretching the muscle with load, and then he's increasing the strength of the tendons. And then I tore my right knee a bit. It was locking out when I was kneeling down, locking back up again. So probably looked like the meniscus. And then the hips weren't the hips; they were just the psoas. And it's like if you don't use it, you're gonna fucking lose it. Anyway, so what I've been doing is, and I'll show you the. It's not a routine. It is a routine. I'm doing at least an hour, 1 time to 2 times a day of rehabbing, which is a workout in itself. So I've got 2 benches. I've got one here in the lifting room, and I've got one in the women's changing room, which is pretty much my changing room. And I do a stretch that Caroline did with me, where it was kind of, I would hang off the edge, hang the leg down, and then she would resist off my leg. So I do it with a weight on my ankle, and I do that at least twice a day now on both sides. Then I do the sled backwards walking, 100 meters a day minimum. Try and do that twice a day. If not, I'm doing it once a day minimum. Then I started doing, there's 9 exercises in that zero program that Knees Over Toes guys has, and they're straightforward. You don't need any equipment, but the biggest one he has is that AGT, or split squat, where you're trying to get your knees over your toes and split squat. And I've been doing that at least twice a day. He has it down for 3 times a week, but I'm running out of time here, so I need to get a move on and get shit moving again. So I'm back squatting, I'm back deadlifting, I'm back front squatting. Now it's fuck all weight, but it's 100% more weight than what I was doing, because I was doing fuck all. And I'm riding the bike less, I'm walking, I want to be able to run. I just want to be able to do the shit I can do. Just move. And I realised how fucking handicapped I was. There was a car coming down the road one day, and I was trying to walk, and I tried to run, and I couldn't run. I couldn't walk anywhere. So that's progressed. So I've moved on. I'm doing this exercise. It made a big difference. And I've realised that you just got to put the work in. That's it. On the back Olympic lifting, again, it shows up where all the fucking flaws are. It looks poxy at the moment, but it's better than what it was, which was fucking nothing. So I'm happy with that. The gym, I suppose when Conor came here, he did 8 weeks for the training camp for the Poirier 2 fight. That was one of my goals in life when I got this gym, was to have someone big come. I didn't know it was going to be him. I just thought it was going to be like a world champion boxer or something like that. Before Conor got big, 12 years ago, I was thinking, have someone big here, that would be the thing. And then it turned out it was him. It turned out I was working for him. It turned out I was helping out. It turned out it was part of the camp. It turned out I was in the corner. And then after those 8 weeks, I was kind of one-man band running the fucking show for 20 odd people. And I think I was done. And I'd realised I'd kind of reached a goal. And sometimes when you get to the top of the mountains, you had enough, and it's like a lot of people, they get to be a black belt and then they just quit. It's kind of, the realisation is that's really where you start. And I had this kind of like, I go into these spots where I just stay, it's silent, and I just wait. And I don't do anything, and I just wait, and I wait, and I wait, and I wait in the epiphany, and I wait on the motivation, I wait on the drive, I wait on it to come, because I know it's going to come. But this time I was starting to think, it's not going to come, this is it, it's done. But it came. And I decided I need to get some new blood into the gym. I need to make this place busy. I need to show it off. I need to push it on. I need to give it back. This is the place, this is the center hub of everything that I've made out of my life in the last 12 years. This is it. This is where people met people. This is where I met people. This is where the guy that you did jiu-jitsu with for 5 years, you said hello to, you came here for 5 days and you hung out and you had breakfast, dinner and lunch, you became pals, your friends for life. And you wouldn't have had that because you just knew him from jits, and you might say a few words in the changing room. But this place has been phenomenal to me and phenomenal to a lot of people. So I decided to do it a service and get some new blood into it. So I started an 8-week fundamental class, and I started doing some videos of that again. So it's just got me back into videoing again. And I want to start shooting more. It keeps me honest. It's not for you, it's for me. It keeps me honest. It tells you what I'm doing, but it makes me have to do it. And I'm not going to spend much time editing. I'm not going to spend much time reshooting. I'm just going to, these are all going to be one take, one shot, one take. See, it's a throwaway. And it's to get me to do more, because I either get busy living or I get busy dying. And I've less time left than I've time done. But then again, in that time I can cram a lot in. I just can't go at that pace. I need to keep level. I need to keep level. I can't go up and I can't go down. I got to keep level. And when it comes to me, it comes to me, and then I drive on. So yeah, so this is just to say, I've realized where I was going wrong. I need to fix a lot of things physically. I need to fix a lot of things emotionally. I mean, there's no difference. That's the thing about Chinese medicine. There is no difference between physical and emotional. It's the same shit. So if you're struggling on one end, it's going to affect you somewhere else. And I haven't been at my best for a while. And I'm going to get back to my best. And that's it. And that's it. So I have a few videos to shoot that I want to shoot. A few little stories that I want to tell. For myself, just to have. And also, I just want to fucking get on with shit. I also want to fix things I've done wrong. And see what happens. See what happens. Anyway, forwards and onwards. I hope you're doing well out there. I know you're doing well out there. And if anything, just get on with it. Just get on with it. And, you know, God is good, and things are going to turn out the way they turn out. Everything's fixable. Everything is fixable. You know, I'm not in jail. I'm not a murderer. I'm not a junkie. I'm not a wife beater. I'm just a dude that got lost and unmotivated and felt a bit sorry for myself. And with that, you tend to lose your way and you get drifted into little currents that wouldn't normally caught you. But that's what happens sometimes. And it's realising that rather than never realising that. Right, so I'll probably waffle a little bit there. Hopefully the record button is and I don't look too dark in the fucking dark light and it's echoey and all that shit, but I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. So, Hare Krishna, Namaste, we are all one. Much love.